Hey guys, welcome back to CoverGirl's YouTube channel. My name is Yuri and I go by Yuri Makeup, and today I've partnered up with CoverGirl to show you how I highlight and contour using their new products. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so now before we get started, since my brows and eyes are already done, I do want to share with you what I use, and I am using these two right here. These are both from the Full Spectrum collection. So these are the So Saturated FS100 and FS115. For primer, I am going to be using the Matte Ambition Mattifying Skin Primer, and this one contains SPF, which I think is really cool because this kind of acts like a moisturizer and primer in one. So what I really like about it is the fact that the consistency is extremely hydrating, but once it starts to sink into your skin, it really starts to mattify your skin without drying it out. Let's move on to foundation. So I'm going to be wearing the Matte Ambition All Day Shine Free Foundation, and I do love to mix the FS120 and FS230. So let's go ahead and mix them and apply them. This foundation comes in 20 shades. The formula is a matte finish, shine-free all-day wear, and I love how smooth it is since I do have textured skin. This, with the combination of the primer, I feel like really makes sure that my skin looks smooth all day without letting any oils come through. One more thing I do have to mention is that I love the component. So I love how it has a good weight. Also, it has a pump, and it also has a cap. Because for us that are freelance makeup artists or that travel a lot, this really does come in handy. So that's a good thing. Now let's move on to concealer. Now this is my favorite part of makeup, you guys. This is the highlight and contour part. So now I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to make this easy if you are a beginner or if you're already an expert, whatever it is. Hopefully these tips can help you guys. So I do start off with contour. Now I love the Contour and Correct Expert Versatile Cream Palette. We do have a peachy tone right here to correct any discoloration that you have, maybe darker pigmentation around your mouth or your eyes, under eyes, whatever it is. So you could definitely use this one. And then there's a good variety of shades in this palette, which I love. So for me though, to begin with, I'm going to start off with this color down here, which is the second to last color. And I'm going to be taking a small pointy brush. Now these are extremely creamy and it literally just picks up super easily. So I'm going to start applying this. Now since I do start off with contour, I like to, so my cheekbone is right here, right? I'm going to apply this color just a bit higher. And because I have a rounder face, I really want to make sure that I look super cut. So I'm starting off a lot higher, and remember that once you blend out, you do end up going a little bit lower. So this is the reason why I do go a lot higher as well. So I'm just going to start blending this out just a little bit, just to give me more of a frame or, a shape. So I'm also applying this around the perimeter of my face, so temples, cheekbones, forehead, and then we're going to blend it all out, and I'm also going to use this color to contour my nose. Before I blend that out, I also want to apply the darkest shade right here. So I love applying that at the base just because this is going to give me that gradient effect from contour to bronzer. And now we're going to blend this all out, and I love to go in with a beauty sponge as opposed to a brush. Don't be afraid to draw the marks on your face with this palette because it is so creamy, they blend so easily. Now that this is all blended, let's move on to concealer, which would also be the highlight portion of this. And I'm going to be using the new True Blend Uncover Concealer, which is a super lightweight, full coverage concealer. It instantly brightens, it conceals, it smooths out your complexion, and it does come in 30 shades. So I applied a little bit on my forehead, my chin, right under my eyes, and I do use two shades. So to conceal, I love using the M100, and then to highlight, I love using the L300. So a medium 100 and a light 300. So I love mixing the two, but I also love the doe foot applicator. And you guys, this is such a full coverage concealer. You really only need a little bit, and the doe foot applicator really does make it really fun to apply, and it's really smooth, so I love that. Alright guys, so now that everything is blended, we do look a little more dimensional. We have some highlights, some bronzer, some contour going on, and I really love this concealer. How it's so lightweight, but it's extremely full coverage. As you guys can see, I look so smooth right now. So now I'm going to set everything and finish off my under eye, and I will be right back. For bronzer, I will be using the brand new CoverGirl Sculpt Expert Bronzer, and this one is in the shade FS110. What I really love about this is that because it is a mineral-enriched formula, it really does provide an all-day wear without being shiny, without budging off. It really goes on smooth, and it does have like this beautiful, warm, sun-kissed glow. For highlight, I will be using the CoverGirl Sculpt Expert Multi-Use Cheek Palette, which I absolutely love. I feel like this is your all-in-one highlighter palette. So it does have 3 different shades, and of course you could use these alone or as a blush topper. So I will be using the palette in the shade FS100. I think I'm going to go for the one right in the middle. I'm also going to be applying the last shade, which is called Blush Touch. And of course, this is going to be my blush topper. Before applying lipstick, I will go ahead and set my makeup, and I'm using the Look Lockup All Day Setting Mist, and this will go ahead and ensure that there's going to be no smudging of the makeup. This will make it last all day, and if you are oily, this will go ahead and keep your oils at bay as well. This has a beautiful fine mist, so I really love this step and this setting mist. For my lips, I'm using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade 205 Caramel Nude, which is the perfect nude to go with this lipstick. This is the cream lipstick in the shade 255 Tempting Toffee. And also, I do want to say that these are extremely creamy, and they come in 48 shades. Alright guys, so now this is the finished look right here using all CoverGirl products. Now don't forget to check out the description box where everything will be listed down below. So if you guys do decide to recreate this look, don't forget to tag CoverGirl and tag me. And hopefully I've made it easier for you guys to highlight and contour, and hopefully you learned something new. Till next time you guys, like this video and subscribe.